It has been raining for days. Yeah, you get to make your own bunny maze at your own turn. Yes, I can have a drink. Go ahead. Bunny maze! Ooh! He almost made it out. He got stuck on a big cup. Okay, here we go. Bunny in and action. I put him too close together. He might make it out. Is he going to make it out? The bunny made it out. All right.
Now it's Haley's.
Haley, okay. Set up your bunny maze, Haley. The bunny maze is set.
There's not enough. Yeah, there's
Okay, well, did Mommy say you could have pie?
3.
Mommy, can we eat pie? Go ahead, eat pie.
What's the happy birthday? Honey, cherry pie now. I want cherry.
Okay, just...
I want apple pie. It's a little
Hold on a minute, hold on.
Cherry pie, cherry pie.
I don't know if it's wrong for me to just teach my kids to lick whipped cream off their fingers, but I do it, so I don't see why they can't. Did you guys just hear that? Mom just farted.
Oh my gosh! I can smell from all the way in here.
You can easy on the dishwasher, hip check.
I'm not hip check.
Hip checking is when you knock, it's kind of like a booty bump. You know when you booty bump somebody, you hit it with your booty? Hip checking is hit them with your hip. They do it in hockey all the time. It's a way to knock a person out of the way so you can get the puck. Well, anyway, you're hip checking the dishwasher.
You don't?
Where'd you guys take a super awesome breakfast?
Good.
Okay. What all was in super awesome breakfast?
Peanut butter, Cheerios, chocolate, whipped cream.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter, chocolate.
That's a bowl, and you put a big glob of peanut butter in the middle of it. And on top of that, you layer, what do we layer on top of it?
Chocolate.
Well, no, not chocolate. Cereal, what kind of cereal?
Cheerios.
Cheerios, good. And then goes what?
Chocolate.
What kind of chocolate?
Syrup.
Chocolate syrup, chocolate drizzle, Hershey's chocolate, all those are right. What's next?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. All right. And then that is called a what?
Can I go breakfast?
All right. Microwave.
I want to take a picture of your butt.
You want to take a picture of my butt? Okay, so down there is our grow span tunnel. We got the machinery door open so he can get in and out with the wheelbarrow. Yes, the machinery door does roll up a little funny because the ground is sloped and I needed that machinery door to seal to the ground. So yeah, it rolls up at an angle, but the whole system, I managed to get the building level and plumb on a slope site. So I'm considering that a pretty awesome accomplishment. Okay, we're working on our cat tunnel here. This is our caterpillar tunnel we got from Farmer's Friend. We have our string line strung out. It is more or less in line with the large Gothic tunnel. We got our rebar driven in and our clips with our carabiner attached to them. I had a particular problem. One, I didn't have enough. This is actually 68 feet or something like this, but we're only putting a 50-foot tunnel here. And so the cultivated area is a little larger than the actual tunnel. But I had a particular problem in that, and I'm going to show you. I had 6, so about 25% of the clips didn't fit the rebar. And so I tried grinding down the rebar. You can see on this one where I tried grinding down the rebar, but the clip still didn't fit. So I had to go inside and spend an hour or so grinding out all these clips, or filing them out actually, because I didn't have I don't have a 1/2-inch drill, and my unibit that would make that hole only fits a 1/2-inch drill. So we spent the last hour grinding out those clips, or filing out those clips, to get them to fit on the rebar, because they wouldn't fit over the rebar. And like I said, some of the rebar cuts were kind of messy, so I figured it was just, grind the rebar down and they would fit, but they didn't. And I did that on several pieces of rebar trying to get these clips on, and they didn't fit. So we actually ended up having to file out the clips to be able to get them on the rebar. I made mention the other day in another video that when this clay gets wet, it's like slicker than greased cow-ish. And so I've been sliding around in that. We're trying to get this tidied up here. And we might start setting some of the boughs. I've already got all the boughs made. They're over here. We got the Pro model, so it does have the 16-inch lift. And it does have the cross braces right there. And then it also has the wind brackets, which are there, and the solid purlin, and then the wiggle wire and channel. I've got a little tiny bit of channel left over from the Gothic, and I think we're probably going to, I'm going to try and make these flat ends with machinery doors. I've got machinery, I want to be able to get it in there. Now he's using a wheelbarrow just simply because my second oldest son is just using a wheelbarrow just because when it gets muddy like this, it's actually really difficult to drive the tractor even with the mud chains on it. So I'm in Missouri, and we have this really thick, sticky red clay. And like I said, once it gets wet, it becomes slicker than greased cow-ish. So that's what I'm doing today. I don't know if you can see him down there. He's raking out the mulch. And we started with the part where we had the comfrey, although I dug that comfrey up, relocated it. I gave a bunch of it away. I sold a bunch of it. But that area we heavily mulched, probably like 6 inches of mulch with cardboard underneath. Where he's at now, there was like not hardly any comfrey growing there, so we're just going to start mulching our way through that greenhouse, using up this giant pile of cedar mulch that we have, which actually came from those trees over there, which they took out to put in our new advanced septic system. If you haven't seen the video on the advanced septic system, I'll leave a card to it right about here. And so he's got a decent chunk of this mulch cleared out. I was not sure whether or not this mulch was going to make it through the whole greenhouse. Night 3. I'm pretty sure you can hear what I hear. It is just storming its ass off. It's been raining for days. Hey everybody, it's Matt with the Low Cash Homestead tonight. We're having duck, and I like mine with salt, pepper, garlic, and a little rosemary. I like to put pineapples and oranges on it. Inside is some stuffing that's left over from Thanksgiving, and that is a sausage stuffing. So it's sausage, onions, celery, wheat bread, and some other stuff that's my wife's Mrs. Low Cash Homestead's. It's Mrs. Low Cash Homestead's stuffing recipe. So tonight we're having duck, and it's going to be very yummy. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Hey everybody, Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. That is a fine looking duck. It's a fine looking duck. And we also have cheesy veggies and my cream cheese and blue cheese mashed potatoes. Actually, it's not blue cheese tonight. It's cream cheese and ranch mashed potatoes. It does look fine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm going to eat this duck.
I love this duck.
The dessert is sliced fresh pineapple, guys.
Dad, this is yummy as...
Don't talk, remember?
It's not yummy as heck.
He's allowed to do this whole thing.
It's so yummy.
No, he's not. He's not allowed to.
Okay, coin flip for drinks. Who's got a coin? You can rock, paper, scissors. That works. Jose and Randy, rock, paper, scissors.
Can I do it with Katie?
Well, they're doing it for drinks.
Down.
2 out of 3.
I already win.
That's 2. Okay, you're on drinks, Rennie. Yes. Now listen, you and Rennie got to do cheer camp last year, and you guys did very, very good at cheering. But when you don't do your clothes, and you don't make your bed, and you don't clean your parts of the house, because everybody does chores, and Mommy and Daddy actually do more chores than all of you put together. But when you don't do your chores, you don't get cheer camp.
Dad.
And this duck fat,
It's just enough.
with the pineapple and
piece of
orange is
pineapple?
fantastic on these potatoes.
Yeah.
You said you hate onions, but you like onons, right?
I like everything.
Onons are very good.
I like everything.
And you don't have to deal with that horrible onion when you can have an onon. Or we could raise some. I need paddock fencing, but I'm checking into that. But I planted Yummy Forest, and to get Yummy Forest to grow at an accelerated rate, we're going to need a lot of duck poop.
Duck poop. Ew.
Let's face it, animal poop makes plants grow.
We need cow poop.
Well, no. See, here's the thing, is that all kinds of poop, except for people poop, and you can use people poop, but, Daddy's not going to use people poop. I'm not hardcore enough to compost my own poop.